whenever I fired that. Hell yeah, my God. What's up, y'all? Peace, positivity, love, safety, determination. Hope everyone's having a good one. Hope everyone's having a great one. Hope y'all are vibing, rocking, and straight up shocking. Didn't manage to hit up that Sunday morning live stream, but we're definitely here in the midday. And we're definitely ready to rock, round, and pound. You know what I mean? Everybody's having fun tonight, yeah. USA from Santa Fe. Is that a hot dog? What is that? It's like he's eating a hot dog. It's like a hand holding. What is that emoji? 2 likes, my God. Said, oh, he's having one of them good old American hot dogs. That's all right. I see what you're doing there. Hell, it's not that I don't like music. Hell, I laugh at Tony Danza. A water gun? Is it? Fuck, I guess it is. Looks like a hand holding a hot dog. Hell yeah. Holding a hot dog. 3 likes, my God. Simba, biggin'. It's my big orange boy. 4 likes, Rainbow Bama, Baby Mikey at Vominos Gatos 89. Ring a ding ding. Here come Fam Damma Lee Wade Lucero with a hell yeah. 5 likes. Now we can plead the 5th. Thank God. I was going crazy. Hell yeah. Said hot diggity dog. There's a hot dog. I see that. Hot dog 88 has entered the chat. Look at all this glorious fam damn. Wade Lucero, USA from Santa Fe, Rainbow Band, my get. If I'm on a Skytos 89, Papa joining the party, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, y'all? We're live from Kentucky, the greatest place on earth. Oh, I heard that fucking on the tennis or on the fucking TV in there. I like that. Pawpaw with the shine jar and the lightning bolt. I like that. I like that a lot. Yes, how's everybody's weekend been? It is Sunday, midday. I hope folk have had a swell weekend. Them Dolphins actually won in Spain. Well, that's wild. How my Raiders looking? Probably fucking 3-8, 3-9, 2-9, probably something like that. Sitting, if not at the bottom of AFC West, I think they're second to bottom. It's a tough division or whatever. Not division, not conference. I forget what they're called, but yeah. Yeah, Vominos Gatos. Is Vominos Gatos a big Dolphins fan? He might be the first one I've ever met in my entire life. It's like somebody that roots for the Jets. Raiders are 2-7. Yeah, sounds about right. Yep, just as I suspected would be the case. Imagine being Las Vegas, right? You get to have a football team, but they really suck. They're really cool. The aesthetics are badass. They're real cool looking or whatever. And I think it kind of fits I thought them going to Las Vegas honestly sort of fit. Like it worked. Like they could be in Oakland, they could be in LA, they could be in Las Vegas. That like it all fits kind of. Vominos Gatos. Whoa. Look at that font. What a beautiful font. We're going to go ahead and drop the pin right in that. And 6 likes, by the way. Raiders are 2-7. Yeah, there was one season where they almost either made the playoffs and got eliminated first round or almost made the playoffs. You know how hard it was to become a Raiders quote unquote fan, whatever the lowest tier, a Raiders enthusiast, not even a fan. Like, just find it, like, all of a sudden they put me on the gun. Well, you got to root for this team, or you got to pick a team to root for. Well, all right. Done. Which is interesting because this shirt actually says San Francisco. You talk about them goddamn 49ers. See, last year everyone was all and on about the fucking election or whatever. This year everyone goes on about football. Alright, so now that we finally got that apparatus cleared and clean. Yes, we're just setting up like a midday vibing live. We're dropping in before we dive on into the rest of the day. Probably going to we'll see what we can and can't do with this trailer up at Paw Paw's and see if we can't drag that back here and go from there, kind of thing. Or because Jack Doobie has been informed, and so Jack Doobie should be out and about. So yeah. Really wish I'd filmed some shorts up of our construction job yesterday. When I mean screaming kids all over the goddamn place. I mean screaming kids all over the goddamn place. Like, there's a reason it took us so long to do what we done. Part of the process. The Dolphins' biggest problem is they have not had a quarterback since Bob and Dave. You mean a good quarterback? They're out there winging it with a running back. They've already went through the third string or whatever. The backup's back up. That's rough. That's very interesting. I don't even know who the quarterback for the Raiders is now. It was Derek Carr last time I was watching, but that's been a while now. Or was it Derek Carr or was it his brother? Because there was two of them. It was like Carr. Put the kids to work. That way they feel included. Well, the one, he was like 7. His ass was discount kind of working. He come in clutch, sort of. Hold this board straight. It's like whenever you're screwing on one side, have them hold. That way it stays just completely flush. It made everything, it kept us on target a little, but, other than that, they have not won a Super Bowl since the Afros were in style. Who, the Dolphins? Yeah, but at least they got to have a, you're digging like right into my skin, buddy. Phew. At least they got to have a unbeaten season. 76, 78 Dolphins. 76, 77, somewhere in there. Raiders won Super Bowls. Hell, I think it was 78, 80, and 83. Last Super Bowl appearance for them Raiders was in 02 against the Buccaneers. And they lost. Yeah, the Dolphins. It's hard, man. This big old kitty. It was 72 to 73 for the Dolphins. Okay, so I was way off. Wow. I was like 3 years off. Or 4 to 3. There you go. It's Afros were in style. Let's bring it back. Maybe if the Afros go back in style, the Dolphins will pick up another Super Bowl. And, hell yeah. Trying to think teams that I objectively hate. Now, as a Cowboy fan, I was always supposed to objectively hate the Eagles, but I never honestly had anything against the Eagles. Didn't give a fuck. Now, as a Raiders fan, fuck them 49ers and everything they stand for. Or remember, a super discount Raiders fan. But, there you go. Other than that, I don't think the Chiefs fucking suck. About tired of seeing them win. Fuck the Patriots. Fuck the Broncos. Everybody else is fine, I guess. And fuck the Colts. That pretty much sums it up right there. All the other teams, they're either alright or I don't care. There you go. You think C-Man watches football? You're getting the wrong impression from this channel. Well, how's everybody else feel about football? Vominos Gatos is a Dolphins fan. C-Man doesn't really watch football, but, could or would root for the Raiders. So there you go. Pretty much sums it up. Hell, they've made rule changes that I am now unaware of, I'm pretty sure, since I've watched football. Slight different, like little barely bullshit, but Wade says nah, it's rigged. I'm pretty sure in the paperwork for the NFL charter, it says that they have the right to change the outcomes of games and everything else. Like, it's literally in fine print rigged. I have heard that, but I have not seen that. It's rigged. In the sense that everything is rigged, yes, but I'm pretty sure on paper they literally are. Oh, no wonder I had my chat filter on all messages. Okay. There you go. Vominos Gatos turning around and tossing it up. Hell yeah. Vominos Gatos live in Florida? I can't recall. Redneck fucker from Jacksonville. We got on talking about football. Now, we can talk about football and how we don't watch it. Throbert Hoggins. You look like you would be a Halloween costume at the Halloween store with the wig, glasses, bandana, and beard. I have got that before, like on Halloween. If I don't dress up, I'll roll around like me normal. And people will be like, oh, you dressed as a hippie for Halloween? And it's like, yeah, man. I'd have the energy to be like, no, this is pretty much what I wear every day, dog. Y'all just call it a costume on Halloween. Throbert Hoggins. I like that name. I like that a fucking lot. I don't do balls. I like sports with motorcycles and guns. I also like Death Race or something. Or Twisted Metal. So I'm like, hell yeah. It's like airsoft? Does Wade do airsoft? Does anybody do airsoft? Airsoft is cool if you have the time and can afford that shit. Let's all run around and shoot at each other with plastic BBs. I infinitely thought airsoft was way cooler than paintball. Well, yeah, kinda. Wade does airsoft. There you go. It's great for, training station purposes. I'm under the impression like the military uses the steel ones. Get lit up. Bernardo up in the house. Aqui do Brazil. No hables Portuguese. Por favor. Paquito Espanol. But no habla Portuguese. They speak Portuguese in Brazil. They actually speak all kinds of shit in Brazil, but I think they mainly speak Portuguese. Yes. I'm a monster on the field. Hell yeah. With Wade's build, I don't know how stocky Wade is, because I have a pretty good idea. He's built about like Jack Doobie. So from a squad loadout perspective, depending if he's real good and stocky about it, he'd definitely be the one to give like a 249 saw or a 240. Or if we're taking it back like an M60 or maybe like a RP, he definitely got that squad support build. Fuck yeah, Rolling One and Stoosey Boys came on. Coincidence? I don't think so. Hey, Sid, let's go, man. Hell yeah. Or alternatively, Wade might make a hell of a rifleman. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the height is on that. If he's tall and if he's tall and lanky, I think you're supposed to make him rifleman. If he's short and stocky, I think he's supposed to, yeah. Alright, where'd my damn lighter go? What the hell? What came first, the chicken or the egg? I think the chicken had to mutate before it could lay an egg, kind of thing. Like, they sat down and figured that out. 8 likes! They sat down and figured that out. That would be the chicken, sir. Because the chicken had to lay the first egg. The first egg couldn't have not been a chicken. Because that's not how it works, I guess. Now the real question, how come nothing organic has wheels? I was asking them questions earlier. What the fuck? Only human technology has wheels. And maybe other artificial technology. But there's no animal, organism, whatever the fuck, that has like wheels on axles kind of thing. Why isn't that? Evolution took 1 billion routes to all achieve the same objective, that being locomotion. But it didn't go with wheels anywhere. No, the chicken had to, like, mutate. The chicken had to final form lay the egg, I think. The chicken probably was probably born via, like, something that comes before an egg. A proto-egg, if you will. Maybe a different kind of it. It was probably a slightly different kind of egg over the millennium. It got thinner, harder to become what we know today. Or less translucent, or some fucking you know what I mean? My avatar on Discord is an actual army patch. Ghost Squadron, the older paintball course, give it to me because he never saw someone take out a whole team by themselves. They call him Ghost. I know a guy smoked cigars out on the airsoft field. They called him Captain or Price. They either called him Captain or Price, one. Because of the fucking guy from Modern Warfare 3. So 2 chicken had to have mated to make another chicken, correct? I think. Maybe. You know, we're talking at the point where eggs may or may not be involved. So at that point, who knows, is sort of the problem there. Look it up, man. See what AI says. That's what everybody else does. God damn it. I'm like, why have I... There we go. Now we got her fixed up. You know, the boot, scoot, and boogie. So, when I was a kid, we used BB guns. Still have a few in me. Yeah, it's like the civilian equivalent of packing bullets your whole lives, I guess. Mama told me when I was young, said, sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Hi, yeah, we. Well, alright, AI said egg, or whatever said egg, so I guess it's the egg. I thought it was the chicken had to, like, mutate to lay an egg in the first place. Like, it wouldn't start with just the egg. Something had to lay the egg, and then therefore it starts with the chicken. Like, the egg didn't just come from nowhere. The chicken, more so, could have come from nowhere quicker than the egg could have, kind of thing. Jesse said, hi, what's poppin', dog? Oh, I'm fantastic. Plead the fifth. Oh, Vamonos Gatos, everybody. UK Medical 420. That's a cool fucking name. Where you at in the old country medical? We talking Leeds, Leicestershire, London, Plymouth, Manchester, Sheffield, UK? It could be Belfast, Edinburgh, Glasgow. Thank you, London. Oh God, Southeast, East End, eastbound and down. Goes back to before life ever climbed out of the ocean. What, chickens? The eggs and chicken things? Well, I've seen the history of the world. How does that part go? It's like, do we learn to go on land? It's like, yes or no. I don't care because there's no food up here. It's like, will you learn to go up here if there's food up here? And he goes, yes. Said some bugs and fish. It's like, all right, I can go up on land, but then I have to go back into the water to have babies. It's like, well, use an egg. Well, I was already doing that. So use a stronger egg. Baby is in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Egg is on land. Baby in the egg, in the water, yeah. And so it's like, all right, and then bye-bye, ocean. So, like, based on that, it still seems to me like something has to lay an egg for the egg to exist, kind of. The egg doesn't just propagate from nothing. Best movie snack comment. Get the fuck out of here, Q&A. What in the hell? Oh, Q&A popped up a suggestion. It was like the best movie snack combination. I can only eat peanuts with fucking Fast and Furious, but it's popcorn with every other. What? So I bet you eat Snickers upside down for the texture. Damn. Jesse from Mexico. So Veracruz, Chiapas, Sonora, Baja, Tijuana, Monterey, Zihuatanejo, Cali, Orale. Where are we talking? Y'all be sure to smash that subscribe button and smash that like button now. You hear? This is the Stoosey Boys. Either everything happens for a reason or it doesn't, but y'all are here today, right? That may or may not mean something. Oh, me amo favorite color favorito is in verde. Let's go with verde. Yeah. About caught me slipping. And think for a minute. Paquito Espanol. Ooh, Wade's is blue. Let's go with verde. That's the safe option. Rojo. Red. We're talking favorite. Like, say, Paquito Espanol, man. I can't remember what silver is. Isn't that azul? No, that's azure something. Silver. Yeah. Why was Jesse hidden by USA? What happened? That person is 12. Got him! Hell yeah. There's you. That's, yeah. That's why I didn't see, I don't know what 12 is. I only know up to once. I can't. Dose. Dose. I have trouble with that one. Then your 20s are easy 21, 22, 23, 24, you know. It's not that crazy. There ain't that 40, 50, 60. I don't know the 70s. Sietas, maybe? Ocho would be 88. He's sitting here figuring out Spanish numbers. I don't know what 100 is. Either way, how's everybody doing? USA, what's the word? Me no numeros. Si, senor. Infierno, si, ole! Los hombres, Stoosey. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day. If you could grab a beverage, you feel free to finish that. Sean Whitesell, how you doing, Sean boy? Hanging out on this glorious Domingo. What's for dinner tonight? That's a damn fine good question. It could be tacos with the refried beans and Spanish rice if we wanted to go buck wild with it. We could do hamburger helper, mashed potatoes, and corn. We could do beef stew and noo-noos, also known as egg noodles. Could go with the classic cheeseburgers and chips. We could do, probably not going to go with the stuffed crust pizza. I had that shit yesterday. That shit was fucking bouncing. Went back there and immediately got another one. They're looking awful sad. Yeah, I don't think you can perk them back up.
They're like hard frosted.
If you took like a flour sack full of booger sugar and dumped it down there with that plant.
Probably not.
It doesn't work that way. That's why it's illegal. If they ever discovered what you could actually do with it besides get fucking katwacked, society would be in ruins. Like, what if cocaine's was like a wonderful thing to run a car off of? Anybody ever tried? Like, add it to gasoline and does that change? You know what I mean? Like, let's stop and think about this for a minute. What if it's illegal, but not for the reason we think it is? Because if the masses ever found out what you could actually do with it, it would crumple the system. Dropped my stash last night in the plants there. Damn. Smothered steak. But yeah, so I don't know what option we're going to go with. It's like, say, tacos, beef stew, hamburger helper, whatever that other option was, and the other option. Oh, the pork loin. We gotta remember to move that into the fridge. That way I can go ahead and cut that. Badass. Yes, there's also the... What's the best way to use pork loin, boys? See, man's never bought it. It was like 2 pounds for $3 in this economy. Fuck, dude. It's either, no tax on grocery either in this glorious glorious commonwealth. I'm thinking pork chops.
What to do with the other half of it?
I mean the other half of it.
I'm not making like 20 fucking pork chops.
pork sandwiches. Interesting. What happens? What would happen if you slow cooked the whole fucking pork loin? What would that do? USA said pork sandwiches. What you talking, bro? Cook it thin slice, or cook it shredded? I don't think you can shred it. It's not shoulder meat. Slow roast, fried on a wood fire. Are there supposed to be commas in there? Pork loin like the corkscrew part? I don't know, boss. I swear to God, I'm fixing to go grab it. All right, by God. You know what? Yeah. I'm about to have to fight a bunch of cats.
Man.
This is a bold move.
Yeah.
It's what we're talking about, people. This is the it's a boneless pork loin. I don't feast your eyes on this. What was the price tag on that? $3.98.
Yeah, that really ain't bad.
$1.99 a pound. Pork loin. Does it say anything more specific about it? With up to 12% of a solution of pork broth, salt, and natural flavor. Cooking to internal temperature, meat reaches 145. God damn. You and I have different definitions of cooked, package. I said, or slow cook in the oven. You can make pork fajitas too. So this can be shredded. We can cook and shred this motherfucker. Y'all are serious. Because I didn't think you could shred a loin like that. I always thought it had to be like shoulder or a dark meat or something. I don't... you see the marbling on the side? It's in package. Almost has a consistency of almost like chicken breast meat. Just sort of that, it's like it's dense white meat is what it is. You can see how you would lay it long ways and slice it. You got to cook it low and slow, 200 degrees. Sis said, yeah. Pork fajitas, I wasn't prepared for that. What seasonings is it? What's a good seasoning for fajitas, USA? What you got? I don't have a pre-made one, but I got a boatload of stuff in there. Crock pot with onion. Fuck. Half barbecue sauce, half water, let it cook all day. Everyone come running in on this. I am seeing so much fucking turnout over this point. 2 pounds of pork loin for $4, y'all. See, I fucking took one look at that, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we're fucking garlic, salt, chili, lime. I don't have lime. No cumin, no ground cayenne pepper, no Everglade cactus dust, no. Hold on a minute here. Just cut into strips and grill or stir fry. Man, y'all are some smart motherfuckers.
Like say if you didn't know what to do with it, well, you have.
That's what the fam damn. That's what the fam dam is for.
Like say there's like a shitload of out.
This is what the fam dam's for right here. Well, I don't know, boys. What do I do? Because it's.
I kind of like the idea of cooking it in fucking raw.
Everyone seems to like the idea of cooking it in pot. Yeah, Wade said that's a $15 to $20 hunk of meat in California. Well, if this wasn't on sale, it would be, because this is on sale. If it wasn't on sale, it would have been $7.78. But because it's on sale, this is $3.98. Wade's the one motherfucker from California I wouldn't mind moving out here. You see me petting this thing? Yeah. Slow cook with all the vegetables. God, I gotta like write this down. Would you like to take this from me?
You seem like you're enjoying it. Looks like you're over there petting it.
It's gonna be tender when I get fucking done with it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We can cut it into rounds, tenderize the meat, bread it, and make breaded chopped sandwiches. That's a way to go. I'm liking all these slow cooker ideas. God, you guys are all so swift. I figured cut it into fucking pork chops and be done with it. That's about how my mind was working. I just saw this cheap-ass pork chops.
I don't know. I was using, because we normally use about a pound of meat. I cut it in half, do pork chops with half of it, and then do something else with the other half.
Possibly. Hayseed said, stop playing with your meat. You're in public. When this becomes public, bury me. Here you go. Here, take my meat so I'll stop playing with it. Hey, you love taking my meat. Don't.
Why? So I can play with it now?
Well, basically. Well, I mean, you put it in the house.
You're the one who's hitting it on the floor.
I'm tenderizing it. Right on, y'all. You guys rock. I'm thinking about pork fajitas. Either way, it sounds like there's going to be a slow cooker involved. Pretty much. Damn mans didn't realize what he stumbled upon. He looks like he's enjoying the meat stroking. You don't like playing with your meat, Pawpaw? That sounds like a you problem. Buddy. A fantastic time out here, y'all. Well, hell yeah. So that might be part of what we do this evening. I don't know. Problem at Dog Edits. What up, Dog Edits? How you doing? What's good? I like that cat picture. Haha, she took the high ground. Fuck you, Pete. Pete! Quit antagonizing. Bastard. 10 likes, baby. Hell yeah. We appreciate you. You. Thank God we got the meat put up. Was starting to trip for real. Well, it was. Well, hell yeah, y'all. I think we're going to go ahead and slide on this live. We wanted to go ahead and hit it up and drive the vibe up before we moved on into what all we had going on today. Hopefully film us up some more shorts, get some more action going back on the channel. You know, a little bit of that ride on, rock on, straight up, shock on. So yeah, I reckon y'all be good. It's been the Stoosey Boys live up on a Sunday. Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, determination. Come from see all the way around the world. Yeah. Like Wade said, peace. Pawpaw with his peace, and remember to spread the word daily. That word always being legs, by God. It is legs, damn it. Rainbow with peace, love, and rainbows right on, baby. We appreciate all the folk dropping in, driving up the likes. We accept a short of cooking the tenderloin. Yeah, pretty much. Damn, I think it already should have been going is the problem. Like, we're a little...
We can do it tomorrow, though.
Yeah, pretty much. That's my... Because I wouldn't be opposed to eating that, but it is... It is 1:25. That is nowhere near long enough. It's going to take... No. But yeah, possibly tomorrow. That's going to take a little bit of prior planning and preparation. Anyway, we hope y'all have a good one, a wonderful rest of the day, a glorious Sunday. Hope y'all have a good night and a great tomorrow. That's how it be, that's how it is, and how it shall be. So, y'all be good, y'all be great. This has been C-Man, Stoosey Boys. We hope y'all have a good one. So, y'all be good now, you hear?